With that steezy P-Rail flip and switch up, we're on to our final episode of Blade News for the year. Now, I would joke that it's the final episode ever, but this is already enough of a bootleg this week in Blade. I'm not about to do that again. But anyway, what up? It's Buzzcut Brandon here. Welcome back to Blade News, your #1 rollerblading news show. Like every time, we're just going to roll straight into some industry news. For the last time in 2021. Now, this isn't actually the last episode of Blade News for 2021. There's going to be one more, and it's going to be the Blade News Awards. And you guys are going to be the ones voting for who wins these awards. Voting is live right now. There's a link in the description, or it's on my community tab here on YouTube. That video should be up next week as my final video of the year. I think it's going to be really good for me to have an endpoint each year and just look back at everything that happened. And hopefully it's good for you guys out there too. Let's celebrate everything good that happened in rollerblading in 2021. So stay tuned. In some much more exciting news though, K2 might be making aggressive skates again. They recently slipped up in a DM to Leslie when he was asking them, will the aggressive skates look like this? They said, no, the aggressive skates will look different. I mean, it sounds like they have an aggressive skate they're working on that doesn't look like these ones. Also, on a side note, shout out to the Selector Blading crew and Leslie in particular. If you want to get leaks of stuff that you've not meant to see for years, then join that community. They have so many good leaks, man. It's ridiculous, dude. Shout out to them for the help. But anyway, there is a small chance this was just a slip up in the DMs and it's not actually based on anything and they just worded it bad. But they did quickly go into recovery mode in the DMs, which is a little sus. But I'm just saying, if an aggressive K2 skate comes out next year, you heard it here first, okay? And that's it for industry news in 2021. So let's move on to your favorite part of the show, product news. And we're going to do it differently to celebrate it being the last one of the year. We're going to do it with the steeziest freestyle front talk I've ever seen, I think. And first up, I can't believe this is finally happening, but the USD Eugen Enin Pro Shadow boot is now available for pre-order at your favorite skate shop. It's the improved version of the original Shadow boot, and who better to have the pro skate than Eugen, man? That dude, he's my favorite dude. He's so damn cool, man. Shout out to Eugen. Go support him and get the skate. It's definitely going to sell out, so I wouldn't muck around. If you've been waiting for some new Shadows, now's the time to get them, man. These are the only hope you got to skate those skates. Speaking of USD, they also are releasing a new Aeon, and it's a Team Aeon 80. Now 80 is quite a big wheel, but it's definitely still possible to do some aggressive skating on this, as Sam Croft showed us in his rolling review. That dude was skating some ridiculous street spots by himself on such a big wheel skate. I mean, if he can do it, we can do it, right? That ain't true at all, right? None of us can do that, let's be real. But one of the things to note about the skate is it has the newly upgraded ratchet buckle instead of a Velcro buckle. I know a lot of people don't like that Velcro buckle and say it's completely worthless and broken. This ratchet buckle looks like a massive upgrade. We have so many skates to talk about this week, so let's move on to razors. And the first one they're releasing is the Razor Shift Camo. The Shift is a really good boot, one of the only boots that lets you have an aggressive setup that can switch to a free skate setup in literally seconds. It's a really great product, and if you're in the boat for those two things, the Shift is the way to go, and this is a cool one to choose. Razors also released the new SL Graphite, this beautiful gray boot here. I learned everything I know on that boot, and I cannot recommend it more. It's a great skate. And yes, we're still talking about razors. They also released the new Genesys Junior boot in black and white. Now, this has to be the best looking kid skate I think ever. It might be, it's at least top 2, man. Some kid skates, man, I know they got to be adjustable sizes. They do look a little bit whack. These ones look very nice. Definitely get this for that kid that you know that's getting into blading. It's worth it, okay? And then the final new product from Razors is definitely the most evil, and it is a re-release of the SL Red, and it looks so damn beautiful. It's not just evil because it's this beautiful red color. It's also evil because Razors actually worked with me to get back at TWIB. If you saw recently, Biz posted up on his Instagram talking shit, trying to make it seem like This Week in Blade is somehow better than Blade News. This is when we had to go to war. I reached out to Razors and asked them to postpone their last product release to one day after This Week in Blade posted. They agreed to do so, but things went wrong when Biz posted on his Instagram story saying he was having technical difficulties with This Week in Blade and it was going to be late, meaning he had a chance to see it. I had to quickly go and spam Razors being like, please delay it another day, please. And they agreed to do so. And here we are. Now you're hearing about the Razor SL Red's reissue here on Blade News, and you won't hear about that until next year sometime from TWIB. So, welcome to your #1 rollerblading news show. And Biz, the war ain't over. It's just beginning. Don't mess with Blade News, all right? Happy holidays, man. Anyway, we're still talking about new skates somehow. This time coming from them, we have a pro skate from Moopi. And this is a beautiful skate. It features that new sole plate with the wider negative and sole plate. It has a beautiful blue-black colorway and just the cuff with this beautiful blue them frame as well. And it also features an improved stock liner that's supposed to hug your heel a bit better. Most importantly though, this boot has the new royalties that the Pat Ryder boot has as well, meaning that Moopi himself gets 25 to 30 US dollars per boot sold, which is absolutely insane and we love to see it. Shout out to them. We ain't done talking about them though, because they also have one more new skate and it's the 909 White 2022, looking a lot like the original 908 boot that I bought. It looks clean, you can't go wrong with this one, and it's also available for pre-order at skate shops right now. And then for our final boot of 2021, at least I hope, we have a new Loco collab, this time once again with the Roces. There's the Roces M12 Loco Blue. Now this colorway is slightly different to the Tides, it's more blue, and in my opinion it looks better as someone who had the Tides. With all these collabs, Loco really tries to get you a premium skate for the lowest price possible, and I really think they hit the mark here once again. But that comes at a cost. You can only get this skate at Loco, but we love Loco, so make sure you check them out and grab this one-of-a-kind skate before it sells out. And next up, everyone's favorite liner that they will not shut up about got an upgrade, and that's the new Intuition Premium Skate Liner. So I've never skated these liners, but I've always wanted to, man. I can't really tell what the real upgrades out of this, other than the fact that it's all black now, meaning it's going to suit so many more setups. No longer do you have to have that yellow liner, which wasn't that ugly. It's pretty dope, but you know, black's definitely going to fit a lot more setups, you know. The list of improvements they have here is they have a new tongue style that's lace up. They've got individual sizes, the removable cuff. The other ones definitely had a removable cuff. You lose me there. I don't think anything's new for me. I think it's just the same skate. They do have the antimicrobial lining treatment as well. But I know these liners are like some of the stinkiest on the market, so I don't know. They look dope though, and I hope I get to try them out one day. Over in the frame world, we got a new Wizard frame, and it's the raw silver Wizard frame. Now these frames inspire some of the most creative skating in the scene, and I love to see a new product. Still made in Canada too, good shit. And speaking of big hunks of metal, this isn't that big I guess, but Solar released a limited edition blue version of the UFS street frame, and oh my god, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. If my feet would let me, man, I would be buying every single one of these. They didn't just make a blue though, they also made a limited edition orange version of the UFS free ride frame. I definitely like the blue more, but this orange still looks so goddamn good. I can see the setups now, man. It's so good, man. Shout out to Kyle, man. These are just so beautiful. And then for our final product of 2021, I have some 3D printed them sole plates. Now these really caught my eye. They don't look 3D printed to me. They look like them could have posted this as their new sole plate, man, and I would believe it. They look so good. I was especially sold when I saw them on some them skates. They look so nice, man. And I even read that you can print these with a home printer. That's infinite sole plates, man. You don't have to buy them. I guess you have to pay for the materials and you have to wait for them to print and stuff, but you know, we're living in the future. You can 3D print some sole plates for your skates, man. It's so dope. Breaking news, there's a brand new rollerblading game that just came out called Mizu, and it's an arcade style, very cute and fun game that I can tell you firsthand is way more fun than you think it would be. If you don't believe me though, right now I am live on Twitch. On the day that I upload this video, I am live. Click the link to come join me and see firsthand. As far as I know, I'm the only person making regular rollerblading content on Twitch, so help me spread the word of blading over on that live format platform. I have a dream of getting partnered on the platform, but the only way I can do that is if more of you come check it out. So if you got the time, come hang out. You'll love it. Trust me, I'm having so much fun on Twitch. You'll love the platform if you haven't tried it before. Even if you just put me on in the background while you're at work or doing something, I'd really appreciate that. Every single one of you can help me out, and that'd be dope. But anyway, that's it. That's all I have to tell you right now. So back to the regular show. Also, welcome to the 2022 Blade News Studio. What do you think? It cost me $3.5 million. But anyway, that's it for product news of 2021. Wow, that's weird to say. Let's move on to my favorite part of the show. It's a little bit longer this time because I just needed to do it. We need to send the year off strong with media you should check out. Starting off with a huge congratulations to Stefan Brando for getting on the new FR Aggressive team. And boy, did Stefan make it known with this dope edit for his welcome edit. I'll let you have one guess at what you think the first trick in the edit is. One guess. You're never going to get it. You're going to have to click and see what it is. But anyway, the whole edit's filled with some really good creative skating that we've come to expect from Stefan. And I'm so glad that there's a brand out there supporting him once again. Because damn it, this dude, he's so goddamn cool, man. Shout out to Stefan Brando, you're the man. And then I have something real different. This is an entry for the Australia-New Zealand Rolling Open online edit comp. We have some juggling skating. This has to be the best 1 minute edit I've seen in the last couple years for sure. It features skating while juggling. The title says it all. And like, maybe you just think, you know, maybe the person's on skates, they're just juggling. No, I'm talking fakey steer rolls while juggling. I'm talking soul grinds down hubbers while juggling. This edit absolutely blew my mind. How this didn't win the comp, I'll have no idea. It's so good. Make sure you check it out, okay? And then I have a new channel you should check out, and that's I Roll a Boot. Now, this dude is way too good at skating to be a rollerblading YouTuber, man. He's way too good. The whole channel, every video I've seen through him has some skating that's just ridiculously good, man. But the one in particular I'm going to point you to is one where he goes to find a kink rail he skated when he was younger, finds it really soon, and like laces the topsail down it in like the quickest amount of time. He takes one slam and just absolutely destroys this kink rail. It's so dope to see. Make sure you check him out. And then for the first time in ages, we're going to be recommending a podcast you should watch, and that is one from the Then and Now YouTube channel by Yoon, and it's an interview with Billy O'Neill. Now, I'd already committed to getting the Mesmer skates because of watching Mesmer Rising. I was absolutely convinced just from that. But after watching Billy O'Neill talk about his passion for the brand and everything he's doing for it, I am just like so 1,000,000% sold that I want to try these skates out, man. This was an exceptionally good interview. I learned a lot about Billy and what's going on with Mesmer, and I highly recommend you should check it out. And then the guy whose joints you're all so jealous of, I know I'm jealous of it, put out his 2021 edit, and that's Tree. Now, if you've been following Tree on Instagram, you know this edit's just going to be absolutely ridiculous, dude. But I'm telling you, you ain't ready for this year highlight. There's so many ridiculous clips, man, like so many. But my favorite part has to be the ad where you can buy Tree's knees. It's so goddamn good, man. You have to check it out. Make sure you watch it, okay? And then Happy Tooth has another street edit. I'm pretty sure he's put out 4 street edits this year, which is more than every pro you know. I'm pretty sure. I'm actually pretty sure he's posted another one since this one I'm linking to you now. But anyway, this one is exceptionally good. I resonate with the name of it. It's called Unemployed. Shout out to the Unemployed gang. It sucks, right? But he absolutely destroys this road barrier, man. Like, he does tricks that are like for your P-rail at home on this road barrier. It's so sick to see. Also, there's some fakey manuals that look so hard. It was a really good edit. Make sure you check it out. And speaking of really goddamn good edits, Michael 2 has a Game Archives mixtape that is just absolutely ridiculous, man. This is 5 minutes of straight hammers on both feet, man. There's so many switch tricks, so many regular trips. They're all super steezed out, all street skating as well. Like a bunch of like spots that like, bro, they ain't meant to be skated, man. It's so cool, though. This one got me so ready to go street skate, even though my health will not let me. So if you're going for a street skate this weekend or today or tomorrow, make sure you check this one out first. It'll get you pumped. You'll be able to skate rails like they're nothing after seeing this dude destroy them. And then we have another congratulations in order for Jay Moon. He just got announced on the USD team, and he made us all know super well with this really good edit here. The whole way through, it's Jay Moon. If you've seen any clips from him, you know what to expect here, dude. You know you have to watch this video. There's so many insane switch ups in this. There's this point where he does there's a double set, right? And he fakey threes 1, lands, and literally like 2 seconds later does a blind fakey 7. Like, how did he even think of doing that? And not to mention he does a rodeo flip in the street, taking park tricks to the street. I love to see it, man. This is a really good edit. Make sure you check it out. And when you're watching it, make sure you like and comment, plug the algorithm. Let's show everyone Jay Moon. And while you're doing that there, you might as well do that here too, right? Hit the like and leave a comment, help the algorithm like this video so I can get blading out to more people. Only if you like the video though. You don't have to do it, but like, it would be cool if you did. Now, before I show you the coolest, smoothest 450 grind I think I've ever seen in my life, I want to give a huge thank you to my Blade News correspondents. It's Anthony, Ann, Christian, James, Palmer, Matt, Sonic Sports, Shane, Tice, and Xander. And as well as the rest of my patrons and members, I really couldn't do this without them, especially because I'm unemployed right now, you know. And now watch this trick and comment if you think I overhyped it. I'm pretty sure I didn't. It's so goddamn cool, man. Also, Also, there's a shit ton of bonus links this week because I could not decide which one to do. There's a bunch of really good clips. Make sure you watch every single one. They're short clips. You got time. They're so goddamn good. They should have been in the show, but I could. The whole show would just be clips. Can I talk this long at the end of the screen? How long's the end screen? I don't know. Am I out of time? I don't know. Happy holidays, everyone.